What's up, everybody? It's been a minute since I did a video, so I figured I would hop on here, let you guys know how I've been doing. It's February 12th. I have 180 days sober today. In 2 days, I will have 6 months sober. Damn, I've never had 6 months sober. I mean, an honest 6 months sober. I've lied to people about having 6 months sober, but I have an honest to goodness 6 months sober in 2 days, including weekends and holidays, consecutive, and it's pretty fucking amazing. I couldn't be happier with it, really. What has got me or kept me sober this long? Number one, I believe God. Without Him guiding me and having my back, I would not have made it this far. Number two, the program of Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous. Without going to the mandatory 2 meetings a week I have to go to because of my house, I would have slid back. I would have got complacent at some point. It usually happens between 4 and 5 months. I start getting bored, so to speak, right? Which leads me to the next biggest thing is this house where I'm living at is a huge reason I'm sober today. If I was back on my own, if I would have got out of treatment and got back down to my RV, it would have been all over. At some point, I think it would have been. I don't know, right? I can't read the future, right? What I know is today's a beautiful day. Things are going good today. Things are going really good. I have days that aren't so good, but that's okay. I'm able to work through those days today. It's an amazing thing. I'm able to be a father today. I'm able to be there today. I'm able to be reliable today to people. You know, I'm able to be a good roommate to my housemates. I'm accountable for my actions today. I'm a good student today. I'm going to school. I think it's human services with my chemical dependency certificate. So I can be a counselor or do whatever, you know, hopefully be a counselor and help other people. I'm on my 4th step, waiting to do my 5th step with my sponsor. Things are really good today. Another reason I made it this far is because of you guys and Carissa, and Rhett. I could not have made it this far without you guys. There's been times I wanted to quit and give up, especially in treatment. And you two really, really kept me going when I didn't want to keep going. So I'm forever grateful for that. Let's see what else is going on. Things are good, man. Relationship with my mom is still, she's still sick. You know what I mean? She's gonna, I don't know what I would do without my mother. I love my mother dearly, and I would do anything for her. It's just sometimes we butt heads. There's a lot of PTSD I struggle with in my life, and she's one of the major causes of it. I know she'd probably laugh at that because she thinks all that shit's bullshit or whatever, but it's what she feels and what she thinks about it is irrelevant to me and has no place in here for it. Okay? Until she can take ownership and responsibility for the way my life has turned out and the choices she made as a parent when I was a child, maybe I wouldn't be here today. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know, I'm happy where my life is today. That's a whole nother, I don't want to get into that. She's a good woman. I love her. She's my mother. I'll do anything for her. I want to talk about selfishness today. You know, there's a daily reflection today. I was going to read it real quick. February 12th, the root of our troubles. Selfishness, self-centeredness, that we think is the root of our troubles. How amazing the revelation that the world and everyone in it can get along just fine with or without me. What a relief to know that people, places, and things will be perfectly okay without my control and direction. And how wordlessly wonderful to come to believe that a power greater than me exists, separate and apart from myself. I don't have a drug problem. I don't have an alcohol problem. I have a me problem, right? Everything that's happened in my life, minus when I was a child, even in my early teens, is all a direct result of me trying to control my life, everything around me, etc., right? Even today I struggle with control, right? I want things to go my way. And if they don't, I throw a bitch fit, right? I've learned a lot today how to self-reflect and think about the only thing I can control is my response to a situation and my behavior, right? That's it. Other than that, I don't have control over you. I don't have control over him, her, none of that, right? And the moment I try to control anything, shit falls apart. My ex-girlfriend, for example, right? We had a very toxic relationship, very toxic on both ends, right? She's completely fucking crazy. I put it that way. But so was I, I was crazy in a controlling sense, right? I wanted this team type of relationship. I wanted a companion, a partner, and she wasn't that kind of person, right? And I tried to control things to make it that way. You can't make a situation. It has to be organic, right? And I would control the situation by sticking around, thinking that I can make this, like it'll be what I hope it will be if I just work harder, or if I just do this or that, right? I have to learn to let go and step back and say, well, this isn't going to happen, move on. That's just one example. They say in the program we need to trust the process and have faith in God, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to. It may not always be the way I want to, but it'll always work out. One way or another, it'll always work out. I've been through ups and downs in my recovery, almost having to get kicked out of here, faced with choices with relapse, I've made the right choices every time, I think back to where before I moved into my sober living, I was cleaning out my car and I found a tutor, which is a straw used to smoke fentanyl, heroin, whatever. It was caked full of fentanyl, right? I easily could have held on to that and said, you know what, I'm going to save this for a rainy day. I could have got high with that for days. Without thinking, I immediately went in, took it to my mother. That was a hard choice that day. That was hard. I had to think on my toes, and I had to think quick, because if I would have thought about it too long, I would have made the bad choice, right? Because I'm sick, man. I have a disease. And my disease is only getting stronger each day I'm sober. And so I have to actively, every single day, work on my recovery just as much as I worked on my addiction. Because if I don't, I'm a fucking dead man. 100%. There's no taking a break. There's no taking days off. There's none of that shit in recovery. You're either all in or all out or all dead. That's it. Jails, institutions, or death. That is the only options if you don't choose recovery. I have never met an old, successful drug dealer or drug addict. Never. Never. People are dropping like flies right now. They're dying like crazy. And it breaks my fucking heart. I've lost a few people just in the 6 months I've been sober. That's not counting the people I lost when I was using. And all due to fucking fentanyl. And I cannot believe that I lived through the shit I lived through with fentanyl. I should be dead, folks. I should be fucking dead, but I'm not. And there's a reason for that. Just like if you're still breathing air and sucking air right now, there's a reason you're not dead right now. And so if you feel like you have no hope, and you're feeling hopeless, like there's no point, like what's my path, what's my reason, I don't know, and maybe you don't fucking know, but God knows, and you're alive and sucking air today for a reason. Don't forget that. Alright, like, you know, it's not for you to know. It's not for you to know. It's for you to trust and have faith. Okay? Things will be okay. There's one of you out there that told me how hopeless you feel. It breaks my heart you feel that way. But you need to do something to try to get that hope back. I don't know if you're in recovery or you're in active addiction or any of that, or just not even an addict. But, you know, I would suggest go to a meeting. Go to church. You know, even if that's not your thing. You know, when I would go to church in the past and it wasn't my thing, I at least would leave with that feel-good feeling. You know what I mean? I've been drinking this green stuff, this green powdered shit. It's really gross. But it has all these nutrients and stuff. I'm trying to get a little healthy. Taking vitamin D pills, multivitamin, genius mushroom, alpha brain. Stuff like that. Just started taking this stuff, so I'll see how it makes me feel. Because I've been feeling very unmotivated lately. I don't know if I'm tired from school. I don't know what it is, but I'm just been kind of groggy, and you know, the sunshine is really helping though. You know, but yeah, life is good today, and I just wanted to update you guys. I've been super busy with school, and just being a dad. You know what I mean? And some of the shorts that you're going to see that I upload, just so you know, a lot of those are clips from my older videos. I've been trying to share, I've been trying to get some attention back to some of the older videos. So I just take a little short clip of that and I upload it so it can bring a new audience or people that haven't seen it. So if you see a short that says like I got 20 something days sober or 40 days sober, no, I didn't relapse. I promise. Or if you see one where I look like I'm actively using, that's an old video from before I got sober. So, anyways, I love you guys, and thank you for everything you do for me. 100%. Could not have done it without you. And don't worry, I'm okay. I'm just busy with school and living life and being an adult. So, if I had time every single day to do these long videos, then there's probably a problem. And if you notice, maybe in some of those videos, I was a bit more depressed and kind of mopey, you know? But now that I have less free time and I'm busy and I'm staying more active, like I'm feeling life today, you know? Before I embraced death and I felt like death. And now today, I feel like life, you know, if that makes any sense. I'm living today. You know, I'm not busy dying today. I'm busy living. And I'm busy being sober. And I'm busy giving back to the same world that I took from for 27 fucking years. And it feels fucking amazing. Excuse my language. But that word just felt appropriate. But if you're struggling, please reach out for help. If nobody today has told you they love you, I love you today. You guys are amazing, and thank you for everything you do. I love you guys.